chose us. Pioneers started on my corner like the cold crush. Had smokers lining up the block like a gold rush. The saying live fast and die young is what they told us. The way that they
What is up, geekdom? It's me, the Artisan MC, here to give you my reaction on Transformers Rise of Beast while I ride home. Like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. And Beastly Nerd, if you want to come on through, you are welcome to. Get the link in there for you. Today's Thursday. So, put this in the chat. So if somebody wants to come through who has seen the movie already, not if you just want to talk about what you heard, if you've actually seen the shit, you're more than welcome to jump up on the panel. Spoilers are not acceptable. Plot points, leave out, just scenes might be okay. Stay away from the end of the movie. But, yeah. Well, no. Man must be cooking. Somebody must be cooking right now. All right, so Rise of Beast. I think I just saw a movie with a lot of stuff mixed into it. And trying to be more hip than it actually was. At the beginning of the movie, I had to remind myself that they just rebooted this whole Transformers franchise, so to speak. So this movie happening in '94. Motherfucker! Dude, get the fuck out the way. Guess we going on with somebody else tonight. Anyway, California drivers, man. Schools out, dumbasses all over the road. Don't know how to use a goddamn signal, just gonna keep drifting all over the line. Like you can't see a fucking car right there. Anyway. Switch to a laptop phone. About to do what you gotta do, basically. The link is there. More than welcome. Anyway, to be set in the '90s, I had to remember that they had started this shit over again. So in my mind, I'm trying to square the fact that it's happening in '94. The previous movies happened in 2000 or something. So I guess that Prime is going to get a lot better in the time going forward, or we just reboot it completely. If we just go back into the past a bit with the Bumblebee movie and shit, to eventually still get up to crappy movies we had. I've lost the timeline. I'm not thinking of it right now, but I'm telling you right now, I didn't like Prime. I didn't like Optimus Prime. I got somebody got a hot pocket in here. Bringing up the beast and nerd. Good, Beast.
Not much, man. I just got back. Had to go saw the movie and then forgot I had to go pick some people up from work, and so I had to rush over there and pick them up. So
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
I had to rush and go pick some people up from work. I forgot that I had to pick them up because I was rushing to get to the movie.
Oh, okay. Down on your duties, man.
Oh man. So yeah.
So no spoilers,
Yeah.
and stay away from telling them the ending. But we can talk about some general shit. Um, I was just saying, I wasn't like a Prime in this.
Oh, you
I didn't
didn't?
like Optimus. I didn't like Optimus Prime in this. Sound like a
I'm
whole bitch.
Same here. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what's up with Prime, man? Like,
Yeah, that is not Prime's demeanor. And this is one of the things I noticed after the movies came out. Right after the first couple really hit hard.
yeah,
There was the Spider-Man. There was a Transformers cartoon that came out. I think it was Transformers Energon or some bullshit like that. It was the first cartoon I'd ever seen with the Transformers in it, where all the rest of the lower Transformers were shit talking Prime. And I didn't like that
yeah,
shit. I stopped watching Transformers cartoons after that. I was like, what the fuck is this? They don't look, Hotspot, whoever you're supposed to be, look, you do not talk shit to Prime. Prime is Prime. Right? Now in this one, what I'm seeing is like kind of deconstruction of Prime, where Prime is not confident.
yeah.
He's not confident. He's kind of an asshole. You don't trust humans. You don't really like him. I'm like, that is not goddamn Prime. What the fuck? Like, that shit was irking me to death. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not upset that he's there, but it was just bothering me. It's like, that is not Prime. Man. What are you doing?
That's what I was saying. I was like, yo, that's not Prime. Prime is like the aspirational character. Like, he's the one to inspire everybody to give him hope and stuff. Like, he's that dude. Like, leader of all leaders. Like, everybody is gonna reference Optimus Prime as the dude to follow. Like, I'm gonna model myself after Optimus Prime.
Prime is the best of them. He is. He's the warrior everybody wants to be, and fucking the biggest person to put a battery of energon in your back to get you to want to go out there and fight, right?
Get you all spark ready.
I wasn't liking this Prime. Yeah, he put the all spark in your back and get you juiced up. Like, I wasn't buying him in this one. I wasn't liking his ass. He was really a bit on my nerves. Like, just how he was, his demeanor and shit was like, this Prime is a whole asshole. Okay, whatever. Maybe they downplayed him because we got to play up Optimus Primal. I don't know, right? Because Primal, he's in it, but it was like, yeah, that's late. That's way later. All the rest of this New York shit, right? That was bothering. Other thing that was bothering me was don't make no misunderstanding about it. It's not played up really high, but every female is super confident and chastising the dudes. That shit bothered me too. Like, every fucking bitch, even if it's just her voice in here, gotta be able to come in there. Calm down, boys. What are you doing? Don't do that. I'm like, God damn, Mom. What the fuck am I watching? The fuck am I watching? Every fucking female chick that showed up was doing that shit. I'm like, that's their entrance into showing up. Outside of the study, brilliant, and brave, like, system, like, Jesus Christ. Like, nobody is stupid, huh? Just the guy?
Nope. Mm-hmm. What you think about the joke?
Movie woke. It wasn't woke. About the what?
What did you think? What did you think about the jokes? Because I'm personally, I thought the jokes after a while was kind of getting a little bit corny. I'm not even gonna lie. They was funny at first, but
they were corny.
A little bit. Yeah.
they're a little corny, but after so many Transformers movies, I expect these lame ass jokes. It wasn't even bothering me so much. Outside of really, I was constantly getting removed from the movie, thinking about the goddamn time frame. Right? It's like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be '94. Fortunately, I was fucking alive in '94. Okay, I was damn near 20 years old. Some of this shit is not matching up, right? And the music they kept throwing in there was like, I don't want to hear this shit right now. Yeah, I like the song, but what the fuck? Like it was bothering me. It was just bothering me. Like, is this supposed to be the pump up scene? Maybe I got the wrong audience. I don't know. It was not doing shit for me, really. Like, okay, I like LL. I like Mama Said Knock You Out. I'll listen to that shit again. But no,
And they was off with the timeline with some of them artists too, because Hypnotized came out in like '97. Yeah,
that shit was off. That shit was off like the songs they put in Captain Marvel movie. Like this shit don't even fit. What are you talking about? Why don't y'all talk to some people who was actually living during that time to tell me? Like, god damn. This is not '90s by what you remember, okay? You're making it historic. Yeah,
but they blew up with the '90s in the beginning of this movie. I was like, God damn, there's so many '90s references in this show. Poetic Justice.
Like they was really on it. They had watching Juice and shit. I'm like, okay, what up, Bob? But that's what I was saying. They're trying to make them too hip. That's what was bothering me. It's like you trying too fucking hard. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I mean, it's not a woke movie, but the diversity dance card was filled out for the '94. I mean, not only is he Afro-Latino, or no, he's Puerto Rican or whatever, from New York. The brother got sickle cell, said we got a black woman in it too. But goddamn, who are we missing? Oh, we just missing somebody gay or something, right? But then the robot made that fucking joke, and I'm like, well, there's the gay part. Okay. There's Garfield. There's Garfield. Check.
I was like,
all done here. Yeah, there's Cartersville. So that shit was really just irking me a bit. It was really just irking me a bit. Like, I'm watching it. I'm cool with seeing the Maximals and stuff. It's like, okay. But it was just like, it's just washing over me. It's just like, okay, I'm just watching this shit. I can tell you this, though. It don't pay to be a cop or a security guard. They was killing them motherfuckers.
Look, yo, I have never seen so many security guards get wasted in a damn movie. I was like, man, I was getting a little offended. I was getting offended. Yeah. I was like, hey, I'm a security dude. What's up with this? Why you got to kill all the security guards off?
Security guard, they was shitting on security guards and cops all the way through. Is this supposed to be part of the anarchy and fighting against the rich people shit? The fuck, dude? They was killing police officers like it wasn't shit. Like, damn, I was waiting for the Terminator to show up. Like, I'll be back. Like, god damn, I told you I'd be back. Like, God. They killed them, and I just put it in my notes like, security guard. Yep, he's dead. That was my note. He's dead. Like, damn, they just blew this motherfucker up like for nothing. Like, he didn't even do shit. Like, he just came in. Hey, what you doing in here? Boom, he out of there. I'm like, Jesus. Well, I mean, really? He gone, but the two principals just got, blew over a table or something. Like, that's it. They pried the security guard, but they survived. Huh? Oh shit!
Look, when that happened, it was like about I want to say like not a lot of us in the theater. I want to say maybe 30 of us total because it's Thursday. I said "damn" out loud when I was like "damn." I was like, "What's going?" They took him out quick.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of us in there in this show. It was about 20 people in there. Everybody was running to see Across the Spider-Verse. So maybe Friday and this weekend it'll pick up. I don't think I'm going back to see it again. I mean, I appreciate the runtime, but I was having a hard time matching up the fucking timeline with what the fuck I've seen of Transformers. I've seen all of these goddamn movies, but I'm forgetting what the damn timeline is on this shit outside of remembering this happens after the Bumblebee movie. Right? Okay, it happens after the Bumblebee movie, but where does this last one with the dinosaurs and shit fit in? Like, holy fuck, but didn't we just get goddamn Unicron in one of these last movies? Like, what? Wait a goddamn minute. Like,
the Mark Wahlberg movies, The Last Night.
Yeah. I thought that was the reboot with Wahlberg. I said, so is this continuing the same Mark Wahlberg shit? Because that's supposed to be way after the original movies. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I had to do my research and make sure I got my timelines correct in my head with these damn movies because they fucked me up. So I'm like, okay, it's 94 and it has, that's where I am. It's looking like a Fast and the Furious movie. I still say I'm all for Fast Formers. Okay, whatever.
Well, you're not getting that based on that little scene. You getting something else.
You never know though. Because the end credit scene looked like a Fast and the Furious fucking out end credits. The end credits look like a Fast and Furious movie.
I thought that, honestly, Artisan, I thought that's what we were getting. I said, you know what, Artisan didn't say this shit so much. I thought that's what it was. It blew my mind.
Might as well. We can get Dominic's daddy. Get Bobby Toretto in this shit. The start of the family. Get little Dom in there somewhere. Might as fucking well. But the ending stinger, I'm sitting there thinking, like, where the fuck are they going with this shit? I was like, is this gonna lead back to the first Transformers movie? And then they took it the other way. I said, a fucking course. A fucking course. Of course they did it. Because that one part where Noah, got his power up, I'm like, this reminds me of some bullshit I've seen before. I'm like, wait a goddamn minute. And I put that in my notes. Two separate things. And then it gets to us like, a fucking course. Of course, motherfucker. Yeah, fine, whatever. Like, I said that's it with the original movies. Like, what the fuck?
Well, see, like you going back to what you're saying, they jacking up the timeline because you're fucking with the continuity of the movies because you got where's Megatron is supposed to be frozen in the ice somewhere or in some secret base. What's going on?
Supposed to, if we're still in a prequel state with the Transformers movies timeline, yes, Megatron is under Hoover Dam.
Supposedly.
Right? He's still under Hoover Dam right now, in ice. 101 or 1B1, whatever the fuck they were calling, right? He's still there. Now, I can't say this for the stinger, but Josh Duhamel and fucking Tyrese always looked like some specific people. They always did. And what's up, Aquatech? Yes, you up here. They always looked like some specific people. So we could get to that point, but that's not what it was. But now it's like, okay, you jacking shit around, dude. What the fuck? I mean, retcon. Like, can I get a referee and a retcon on this shit?
Yeah, they had some explaining to do with the timeline.
Yeah, because technically, we all know the Maximals. I think most of us know. The Maximals are from the Transformers future.
Right.
So they're a little better robots, right? It's not a spoiler in this movie. They come back to the past, but they went back way far in the past. They've just been hanging out all this time. What the hell they running off of? I don't know. They've been here all this time, just chilling, right? But they hide, and there's very few of them. How you can hide this big ass bird, I don't fucking know. I mean, I can believe in a Loch Ness monster, some big ass flying eagle. I don't know where you were hiding at all this time. I really don't. But Prime kind of getting his ass kicked. He was getting served. I was having a problem with that. I was really having a problem with that.
I always have a problem with that.
It's kind of made to believe that the Maximals are more advanced. But then again, you got fucking Scourge showing up there while they're there, right? Like he just searched all the planets in the universe. I guess it took a while, but eventually he found his way to Earth. They need to clean that shit up for me because it's not making any goddamn sense. Like, did he just go from planet to planet over thousands of years to finally find this one? Or did they just warp from one planet to the other? I don't know.
Yeah, they need to make it.
It's not making much sense. Yeah, it's not making any sense. Either the Maximals in the beginning traveled through time back to Earth's past and just lived out their life there. And then Scourge just, finally showed up, found the place by 94 because of the little beacon. Or y'all got some messy storytelling going on. Because apparently Unicron was floating out there hungry like Galactus. Like, nigga, ain't you been eating this whole time? You just been hanging around?
Waiting
like
for
you sent
Earth?
them off to do some shit and you just been floating around after eating Planet Maximal for thousands of years, just chilling, hungry? I thought you'd be more self-sufficient than that. Like, goddamn, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Go eat, feed yourself. Like, I don't know. That's not making much sense to me. I did like the way he looked though. I did like the way he looked. Finally saw big ass eyes. Like, oh shit. Awesome.
Yeah,
This reminded me of some Thanos Loki bullshit. Like, I gotta have a teleconference with the boss. And he kind of pissed him. Like, okay. That's the way they playing it. That's the way they playing it. And I don't think that was a spoiler because you all see the shit.
Yeah, you seen it in the trailer.
And that's the thing. I told y'all this was another movie. I watched one trailer, didn't watch another trailer. Because I don't watch a lot of fucking television. So I didn't see another trailer. I saw the trailer that one time, reacted to the trailer, knew I was going to see it, didn't watch a goddamn thing else. Didn't watch another trailer, didn't watch the extended ones they put out closer to the movie. Nope. I saw one, I don't need to see anything else. So
Look, you put the Maximals in it. I was already sold. I was already coming.
Yeah, I was already coming. Like, oh, we going to the Beast Wars? Hell yeah, I'm there. I'm there for that. I like Optimus Prime. I think Chiro and Rhino should have talked a little bit goddamn more, but I guess they used up all the dialogue on air race.
Yeah. I would say this, man, as far as I really wish though they would have gave us more of the Maximals. I will say that.
Yeah.
Or Predacons for that matter.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Terracons would have been a little bit better to see a little bit more of them, who they actually were, because I think they fucking up some of them. Because here's the thing. These motherfuckers was from apparently the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they got up to the planet because they saw the beacon. These are supposed to be Terracons. Why the fuck did they turn into cars and shit? No beat up cars.
Yeah, I saw that.
What happened to, the Terracons turning into animals like, the beast they was fighting? What the fuck? I mean, you had what did they call it, motherfucking Night Raid? I was like, that's not right.
Nightbird.
Nightbird.
Whatever the fuck. It's like, so why did he turn into some kind of bird? I mean, Nothing. Y'all didn't turn into no other kind of animals. Like what the fuck? Like that was bothering me. And then Scourge was kind of bothering me because Scourge was he's a transformer from a different gen than those goddamn Maximals and shit like that. But
the Robots in Disguise era.
yeah.
The first Robots in Disguise era.
Scourge was another plane, but I was thinking of he was one of the second set of 3 jets. Because you got Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp, and then you had, I think it was Scourge, Ramjet, Dirge. Yeah. I'm thinking it was.
No. Wait a minute. Yes. Like, yes, Russ, Ramjet, and Dirge. Yeah, the second set of the Seekers.
Yeah. So I was forgetting where Scourge was coming from, but I didn't think he turned into a fucking truck.
Gen 1.
Because Scourge was something else.
It was a plane, like a jet
or
something.
Yeah,
he was a hovercraft. The original Scourge was a hovercraft who got reformed from. It was either one of the original Seekers or it was either like Thundercracker or one of the Insecticons. If you remember the '86 movie.
Nah, they was trying to pull on the Transformers movie with that shit too. There was a lot of that thrown in there, but Cyclonus and the Sweeps were made from the original jets.
Right.
Scourge was something else. I knew he was a jet, but I couldn't remember what jet he looked like. I think he was one of them Gen 2 jets. Either way, he was kicking off in their ass. So he's obviously a lot stronger than them, but it didn't make any sense that he got to the planet and turned into fucking bucket ass cars and shit. It's like that didn't make any sense to me. It's like, why didn't you turn into some beast? Can I get a dinosaur or some shit? I mean, I'm seeing scorpions running all over the place. I was like, well, none of you motherfuckers are scorponauts, so what are we looking at? Like, what are you doing to me? You just want to, destroy my brethren? Like, fuck you.
One of my biggest complaints about the franchise is that the bad guy, quote unquote bad guys, never get in character development. They're just there to get shot at.
Yeah, no character development. Shot at and killed. And that bothers me, but Hasbro and Michael Bay always play fast and loose with Transformers in these movies. They'll throw any goddamn thing in there. Out of whack as it may be. Like, motherfucker, like, I like seeing RC, but fucking Ratchet look like shit. like,
Wheeljack. That thing they call Wheeljack?
That thing they call Wheeljack. With glasses and a Latino accent. Calling people racist. I'm like, what the fuck? Racist? Like, I was with the character with that one. It's like, how's that racist? He's a robot. You an alien robot. An illegal alien robot. Shut the fuck up. Racist. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You being speciesist, xenophobic. We don't fuck with humans. Like, shut up, Prime. Damn, xenophobe. Like, God damn. That shit was sounding really stupid. Like, so I don't know. It was, I was into some of it and some of it I wasn't. And that's why I was saying maybe it was the audience I had didn't know much about the shit, so they weren't totally on board. But what up, Arya, the Chocolate Witch? Y'all still hear me?
Yeah,
I still hear you.
Okay, cool. Just checking. So I don't know. That was bothering me. Prime's attitude was bothering me, and then woman is your savior was bothering me, and every woman was your motherfucking savior. Everyone.
I just rolled my eyes. I was like, here we go with this shit again.
I rolled my eyes too. It's like, oh, fucking hell. All right.
And you notice, I'm gonna say this. I'm not without giving out spoilers. You know how they downplayed his skill set that they showed at the beginning of the movie and upplayed old girl's skill set throughout the movie.
Well, that's the stunning, brilliant, and brave part. She just showed up on the thing, and she know everything about everything. Nobody else knows anything. She had to tell her own boss about this shit. Like, oh, she's a museum curator, and she don't know shit, huh? Oh, you just know. Oh, okay. And how do you know this shit? Because you told me about your daddy, but you ain't told me shit about you. So how do you know all this shit?
Yeah, like
Oh, I get it. Hidden
where you
figures, right?
studied that?
Yeah, where did you study? What did you read? No, you just know the boys got it wrong, but the girl got it right. Okay, got you, bitch. Like, I was liking the actress. I can't remember what I saw her in last. I can't remember what I saw her in last.
Let me see. Let me pull up IMDb
Yeah,
because I remember her too because she's been in some of the Swarm, The Power Project with Jamie Foxx,
yes.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah, I saw her. That's right. She was in Judas and the Black Messiah.
The
That's
Hate
what I
You
remember
Give.
seeing her. Yeah.
So
I remember in Power Project, but Judas and the Black Messiah is what I kept thinking of. I couldn't remember the name of the movie because I saw it kind of late when I saw it. So yeah, now I remember. Now I remember that clearly. But yeah, she was all right, but that character was like she was just too on the ball to just know shit just because. I'm like, here we are back to the Transformers glyphs, and she's the one who could read it. It's like, what happened? You couldn't get Shia LaBeouf back to start scratching that shit in the ground?
Oh my god, you talking about the movie that that movie makes me twitch because there was so many damn plot holes and errors in that movie that I remember just picking that movie apart in the movie there. I said, this is not making sense right here. Why is she running in the sand and her pants are still white? What's going on here?
Because Bay wanted it that way, nigga. He's
Yeah,
looking at her. He's looking at her like his next side piece. Like, yeah, bitch, run in that sand. Yeah, get off Sandy. Get off nice and run. Just dig. When I say action, I just want you to run with everything you got. And I'm gonna film this slow motion. Nigga, stop trying to find a date with a movie. Like, fuck. But yeah, excuse me. They did play down his skill set, even though they showed it to you in the beginning of the movie that he is electrically pretty smart, right? And the first thing I thought of when I saw that shit is say, oh, Spike. Like, hello, Spike. But it's Noah. I said, all right, Noah. Fine, whatever the fuck. But then as soon as she got around, he was a dumbass. I said, but he's a soldier. So he's actually had some military training and some skill sets, but all he doing is, running and cracking wide. I'm like, oh, okay, fine, whatever, and being scared. I'm like, I'm sick of the scared. He wasn't even a Negro, but still, I'm scared.
A whole nother fan.
Yeah, well, like, look, man, that's wearing a little thin on me. I didn't mind the actor, Anthony Ramos. He was all right. I was believing him. But at a point, man, I'm telling you, at a point, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, too. At a point, I was like, what the fuck, dude? I've seen this somewhere before. I've fucking seen this before. And they didn't disappoint.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was cringe. That was fucking cringe. Don't worry, I can't go that show because I talk about seeing the movie, but I guess I gotta start doing fucking closed streams so we can spoil the fucking movie and throw that shit on Patreon. You want spoilers? Go to the Patreon, nigga, because we about to tear this shit apart. But yeah, it's gonna cost you. Pay for the privilege. But overall, the movie was all right, but I didn't leave with the feeling. I didn't leave with a feeling like I had with Guardians or with Across the Spider-Verse. That's just being honest. I didn't leave with a feeling like, damn, I'm charged up. Whoa, I'm interested to see what comes next. I'm just like, I just watched this shit. Where's my fucking car? Let me get the hell out of here. I'm hungry. I left with that because a lot of this was seeming like it was telegraphed. Nothing was really grabbing. And if you've seen Transformers the movie, you'll see shades of shit in this. You will. If you've watched Beast Wars or Beast Machines, you'll see shades of that in there too. If you lived in the fucking 90s, you'll see some stuff like, dude, this is not right. And this is not actually how we talk at that point. Whatever. Fuck. Fine. What is nostalgia bait? Fine. What the fuck? You know, because old girl was singing some SWV shit, and I was like, oh, okay, hey. Like, you know, that was cool, but some of the other stuff, like, okay, y'all going heavy on the Wu thing. I mean, I did love Twin Towers again. That was nice. That was a nice nod to New York, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like y'all trying too hard to sell New York. And then I get to the end of the movie, the end of the credits, and I'm talking shit about Iceland and stuff like that. Like, motherfucker. Y'all even film in New York? I mean, really, did you even film in New York?
Just a few sections, you know. Brooklyn.
She said she loved the movie. Look, it looks nice, Arya. It does. I mean, the Maximals look badass. I like the way Optimus Primal looked. I did. I'm not saying the movie sucked. I'm just saying I didn't leave with a feeling like I had from Spider-Verse or Wings of the Galaxy.
Look,
I didn't.
They made it. They said it in the 90s. You wanted to feel like it was the 90s. You was watching Beast Wars and they Maximals, Maximize, Terrorcons, Terror. You wanted to feel that feeling, and
that's who I will. Pterosaur. That's who the fuck I was looking for. You got somebody flying around and you didn't call him Pterosaur? Son of a bitch.
Yes.
Night Ray. That's who the flying person should have been. It should have been Pterosaur. Terrorize! That little flying around as a pterodactyl and shit. Always getting fucked up.
Waspinator somebody.
Yeah, thank you. That was the other one I was thinking of. Where's Waspinator, motherfucker? Like, goddamn, you got these, you fucking it up. Like,
look, no, I wanted some dialogue between Ratchap and Mirage, because that would have been some funny. Because that would have been somebody
that would have been
some funny shit.
They could have bounced off each other. It was like, come on, man, what the fuck is Ratchap?
Yeah, he was basically Mirage. That would have been some funny shit. I would have paid for that. Because I just saw the shit in IMAX. I paid, what, 20-something bucks to see this shit in IMAX. It looked nice. Right. Yeah, it looked nice. It did look nice. The animation on it was solid. I liked the way the beast looked and everybody mouth moving. I did get a little shook at the first moment when they show him Prime mouth flapping and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, put your mask on, Prime. But okay, you know, we got to humanize him a little bit. I thought the animation on Air Razor looked really good because creatures flying and with wings and stuff like that. I always look at that animation really closely, like I look at it if it's water or hair and shit like that, because I know this shit is hard to animate. And the articulation and stuff like that on her mouth was nice. It looked really good. Okay, they made it really interesting. I was waiting for her as a transformer. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just got told off for that. Like,
I like the how they was able to do the machine mixed animal fur, and it was like, oh man, that looks really convincing. Like that's a real live animal mixed with a robot in the real world.
Yep, I was liking that. That's what I said. It looked really good. I mean, I would have paid to have Cheetor and Rhinox have a little bit more time. They lead heavy on Air Razor, secondarily on Optimus Primal, Cheetor and Rhinox. Don't look for too much out of them. They'll be there and they'll be fighting, but you get much dialogue out of them, which was kind of I always liked Cheetor. That was the one my son liked. I always liked Cheetor. Rhinox was okay, but Rhinox is Ironhide, basically. You know,
pretty much.
So he ain't there for all the chit chat necessarily. There to be kicking somebody's ass, which I'm fine with. But
Rhinox should have had Rat
Trap would have been killing. What'd you say, Aquateki?
I was saying Rhinox should have had his chain gun just laying down bullets.
Exactly. The only person that really had a spitter was the dude on the pterosaur side and Terracon side, and I'm forgetting what his name was. Like, what they kept calling that motherfucker? He turned into a pickup truck. No, excuse me. He turned into Mater from.
He turned into a damn tow truck.
Oh man.
He turned into Mater. I was waiting for Lightning McQueen to show. I was like, "What? That's a ass Sanford and Son tow truck if I ever seen one." Like, God damn, this is the best you can get. Like, how long you been on Earth? I thought y'all just showed up. I just see some Cybertronian or something. No. That's Slim Pickens over there in Peru. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit. But whatever the fuck. But overall, it was all right. I mean, I could see people being really excited about it and being pumped and eating a lot of popcorn, but not my fucking audience. Not my audience, it wasn't. Maybe on a Friday night. Maybe on a Friday night. But I'm not going back this weekend to see it because I'm on call. So I'm not going to be sitting in the movie theater waiting to see it. But I don't know. You guys have to tell me, audience full enough to where they seem like they were into it, or they just sitting there letting it wash over them the same way.
My audience was into it a little bit. They was laughing at the jokes and all that other stuff, so they was into it.
Okay. You got a bunch of kids in there or what?
Nah, it was some adults. It was an adults. There was a lot of couples in there too. I was like, God damn, all the couples must be date night.
Yeah, really? Like, what the hell? Was that the safe choice for this date? Like, a bunch of couples. Like, nigga, this don't seem like the date movie. I'm thinking if I was out on a date and I'm an adult, would I try to take a chick to go see Transformers Rise of the Beast? She'd have to be a fucking geek for real.
Yeah.
She'd have to be a geek because I don't see no chick sitting through this shit. Just like, we'll see whatever you want to see. I'm like, I don't see a chick doing that shit. Y'all definitely got to be fucking already.
And I wanted to say this: the chick who voiced RC, that shit kept taking me out of the movie. I was like, I already know the actress that's doing it. It's one of them Instagram chicks that one of them. Yeah, it's what's her name? Liza or something like that. Liza Koshy. She's like one of them Instagram. She came up around with like King Batch and all them that made the transition over into Hollywood. And I was like,
I don't know who either one of them bitches is. So you telling me something?
Yeah, she's like one of them cats that made that transition over from the Instagram comedy shit over into the films and stuff. And I was just like, and I knew who it was, and I could put the voice. Like Pete Davidson, he got me into his character because even though I knew it was him, I said, okay, he can really do the voice thing. But she didn't. She sounded.
He was Mirage, wasn't he?
Yep, Pete Davidson was Mirage. So you didn't know.
I was trying to place his voice.
See,
I was trying to place the voice and I couldn't place it. And as soon as you said Pete Davidson, I said it was Mirage, wasn't it? Like, fuck.
But see, that's my point. You didn't know that was Pete. You had to until somebody mentioned it. I know that this chick, who that chick is, and she don't sound like, she just sounds more professional. She doesn't sound like she's a voice acting or like Peter, what's his name that does the voice of Optimus Prime. Peter Cullen. Yeah, it's like she does not sound like a great voice actress. It's like, dude, you sound like you. You don't sound like somebody that can transform their voice into this character.
Yeah, you're not. That's the problem with just pulling people in from different mediums or different disciplines. A voice actor being a good voice actor is a skill because you have to learn how to have that inflection of instilling character in your voice.
You have to actually be an actor.
I didn't place Optimus Primal. I didn't place his voice when I'm listening to it until I was watching the credits and saw it was Ron Perlman. I'm like, holy shit, I love Ron Perlman. But I didn't think that was him. That was not what came to mind when I was thinking about it.
Michelle
I think
Yeoh
he
did
did
the
the
voice
character
of
in the
Hellraiser.
Netflix special.
What's that?
Did he?
Aquatech?
I think Ron Perlman did the voice of Primal in the Netflix special of
Did he?
Transformers. Yep.
War for Cybertron?
What's
Yeah,
it, Earthspark, something like that?
Yeah, I didn't watch that shit. I didn't watch
The
it.
War for, what do they call it? The War for Cybertron series or
It's
something
the
that
War
sort.
for Cybertron because I watched
It's on Netflix.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't know he was Optimus Primal in this shit until I was reading the credits. I was like, oh shit, I like Ron Perlman, but that was the only one I caught. You saying Michelle Yeoh was Air Razor? That's interesting because wasn't placing that up. But I want that's pretty weird because I usually pick up on people's voices really quickly, right? And I wasn't thinking about none of those folks' voices until the shit was over, and I'm watching the credits. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because Michelle, she's done voiceover work in other projects, and so she has that skill down to where you can't tell that it's her. Like if you Kung Fu, like for instance, Kung Fu Panda was probably like the first thing I seen her do voiceover work, and you know that it's her. I said, okay, you're gonna have to work on your voice, but after a while, you can't tell because she's worked on it.
She's done it. Yeah, she's done it enough times. Well. They got an instant thought to do voice acting. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now you know why she didn't have that many goddamn lines. Say, I mean, you got the cheaper talent there, but you make them talk very little. You probably knew something. That shit wasn't working. Art Beats, what up, Noostel? Well, Art Beat brother. Miss you, man. I was gonna come on there Tuesday and draw Miles Morales a couple of times, but I was too fucking busy. So good to see you. Good to see you. So I'm actually home. I need to get here and eat something before I start getting hangry.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go around? Start with Aquateki. What was let's put it this way. I was going to say, what was your favorite scene in the movie, but I don't want you to give a spoiler. What would you want people to see in this movie? Maybe that's better.
What would I want people to see in the movie?
Yeah.
I would
really stood out to you.
For fans of the franchise, I would try to pick out all the cues from various eras of the franchise because there were quite a few.
Yeah, there was a few.
Even some of the things.
Go ahead.
Even some of the things that people never pay any true reference to, like when what's the dude's name? Put that suit on.
Spoiler. That's a spoiler.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, that's a spoiler. I made reference, but I didn't mention it specifically because that's some bullshit. But it had me groaning, and I'm telling you, that shit was so cringe to me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay.
But after they did the pan around with him with the suit on, yeah, you caught the reference of what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was saying earlier, it's like as soon as I saw that shit, it was like, man, this is two separate things. This is like you pulled this from one movie and you pulled this from the other movie. I was like, this is so cringe. And I put it in my notes too. I'll show y'all my fucking notes, but I'm using the phone right now. But I put that shit in my notes. The two things that I thought of as soon as I saw that shit. And one of them paid off exquisitely. Like, god damn it, I fucking knew it. Like, I just fucking knew it. And I think that's what I was sitting there for. It's like, okay, that shit didn't work in that movie, but whatever the fuck. You just asked me to watch this shit. You don't ask me to approve of it. Like, so what you got, Beastly?
Personally, just wait for the fighting to start, because that's what all after a while. That's what I was like, okay, somebody need to get shot or something. Like, come on, start fighting. I need to see some rumbling.
Yeah, the fighting was good. The fighting was good, but some people was getting their ass handed to them, and I was like, that's really embarrassing. I don't think that's how that works, motherfucker. Because there's a reason. There is a reason. There is a prime amongst other Autobots, right? There's a reason. There's a Megatron amongst other Decepticons and shit. There's a reason for that shit. These motherfuckers is built differently. They get that power upgrade a lot of the time.
That's why
So
if you go back to Revenge of the Fallen, that's why Fallen was a problem when he finally decided to show up on Earth. And Optimus had to get a power up from the other cat who merged with him in order to take out Fallen.
Yeah.
In Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah, Jetfire. He had to get the upgrade.
The Fallen was the prime.
Yeah. Fallen was a prime.
He
and
was a
Fallen
problem.
wasn't taking a knee, nigga. He wasn't going down. He wasn't trying to go down. Fallen was in this shit. So yeah, that's the thing that was bothering me is like, you know, you kind of making Scourge a little bit, you know, a little bit of a lot to handle. Like, I don't know about that, but okay, he whooping the Prime's ass. Okay, all right, whatever we doing whatever. It just is what it is. Okay, cool. It was bothering the shit out of me though. It was bothering. What do I have in here? Damn, I ain't been home in a couple days. I guess I gotta go get some Taco Bell. Shit. So that part was bothering me. For me, I think watch. I'd be really interested to see somebody catch and point out all the insignias that Scourge has on his shoulder. Because one of them I caught that I really liked, and it was an Insecticon insignia.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, the Predacon?
Nah, it was an Insecticon insignia, but then he kept putting out these little things that were basically little Insecticons. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. I'd love to see some of them Insecticons show up. That'd be fun. Because the other thing was when these Terracons transformed and I see they turned into vehicles and shit like that. First thing I thought of is that they look like the goddamn Stunticons. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's fucking Motor Master. What is going on? They mixing this shit up badly. It's like, okay, it's not Fast Formers, but it's close. We're getting there, a little closer. But let's just get it going. Overall, love the video. What did Arya say? Overall, love the movie. Felt the soundtrack was doing the most. Yeah, it was doing the most. I mean, I like all of those songs. Those are all good songs. It just wasn't exactly fitting for me. Wasn't exactly fitting. Now, the drop of Roberta Slick, cool like that. I like that. That actually worked for, you know, sneaking into someplace movie. That actually worked. I was liking that. I said, okay, I like this drop in there because they just had the beat going, and none of the lyrics.
Vocals, yeah.
Some of the other stuff, it was like you trying to hit this too hard on the fucking head.
Yeah, the LL Cool J was a little on the nose.
Yeah, that was a bit much for me. That was a bit.
Well, it worked for me. That one and the cool like that. It worked for me. I was like, oh yeah, this is. I said, okay, I get you. I was like that works here. The rest of the shit didn't work. It was just summing up the '90s in music.
Yeah, the Hypnotized, that didn't work for me. That didn't work for me. That did not work for me. I mean, I understand because they were back in New York and shit like that, but it's like could have been something to use. But whatever, like whatever the fuck. All right, fine, whatever. Somebody gets notoriety, the other motherfucker, you know, don't get shit because by the time they got to the end, I'm writing in my note, what about his money? What about the money? What about the money? And then they answered it. It was like, okay, cool. Okay, it's all taken care of. All right, cool. All right, Sonic. Awesome.
Sonic and Tails.
We got all three of the art beats in the same place at the same time. If nobody disappeared. What up, Artie Moore? No, you a big Transformers buff. Have you gone to see this movie yet, or what? You still at work?
But Artisan, I said on my Facebook, if you are a Transformers fan, or if you didn't like the Michael Bay movies, you're probably not gonna like this one.
I actually thought it was an improvement over the Bay movie.
Might not.
No, just some of the
thing.
stuff. Yeah,
it's not Michael Bay directing, so it's still a little different. I mean, they got enough producers on this bitch. Like, Jesus, is everybody taking a turn? I'm like, God dang. Like, you know? But the directing in the story is like, okay, that's all right, but I'm knowing Michael Bay ain't letting this shit go. He gonna keep getting money off of this Transformer shit. He ain't letting that shit go for nothing. He'll lease it out to you, but he ain't giving it up. That motherfucker gonna keep getting paid off of that. He's paying for the next Baymobile. Or just got off work. Well, that wasn't a question, motherfucker. Like, asking you if you seen the movie or not, Transformers, boy. I ain't seen you in a minute, so I gotta fuck with you. It's all love. I always had the art beats all in the same place at the same time. Trinity has arrived. But overall, it was fine. I'm not hating on the movie. I didn't dislike it. It just didn't leave me with anything that I really just felt like just was over the top for me. Like, yeah, goddamn, you should go see it. It didn't leave me with that feeling. It's like, you know, I don't know, having junk food or something like that. Yeah, I had it, but, you know, I'm still hungry. Yeah, that was good, but what else you got? Still want something else to eat. So, I don't know. That's what it was for me. Would I recommend people see it? Yeah, because the Maximals do look cool.
Oh yeah,
Optimus Prime wasn't taking no shit. I can tell you that much. He was. There was no fucks given with that gorilla. And I can say for his mentor on their planet, that motherfucker was straight up a chromed out silverback gorilla.
Oh yeah,
Ape-Link. Yeah, Ape-Link. He was for real silverback. Was buffed and chromed out. Like, that's a silverback. That is a silverback. Okay. I thought they was gonna kiss for a minute, but never mind. Oh, and the one cringe joke. You were inside me. That shit bothered the fuck out of me. I
laughed out loud.
Was like I said, that was another check mark on the diversity dance card. Like, oh, that was. Everyone is represented. We can continue with this movie now. That shit was wrong. I'm really gonna be interested how that shit will play with younger kids in the damn audience. That shit was cringe over 9,000 to me. What up, Art?
What up?
Enraged.
So they had a Transformer that was a Transformer?
It wasn't a Transformer.
Oh my God.
Well, did at least switch from male to female?
Not yet.
Like it could be like many faces, but like I knew they were gonna do something like that. But I mean, look wise, I have not seen the movie. Just look wise. This
what
is
you doing up here?
Because I can.
Because I let you, nigga. Shut up. Come in here like you dragging your nuts. Hey, my supervisor. Motherfucker came in here with apple nuts, didn't he? Like, okay. Ram, man. Go on, Art. I'm fucking with you.
I know, but as far as the look wise, this is what Transformers should have looked like. I never really liked the look of Michael Bay's Transformers. It just didn't hit me, being a nostalgia person I am with Transformers franchise. But this one is, including that Bumblebee scene, that's what a Transformers movie should look like.
Exactly. Bingo. If you can't just based on the color schemes alone from the Bumblebee movie, if you just looked at that, you could tell who everybody was, even if you didn't really know who the names were supposed to be. You knew who they were.
Mm-hmm.
But with Michael Bay stuff, it's just a big bunch of gray, shiny stuff.
Michael Bay can suck a dick because he killed off Jazz.
Yes, he can.
Wow, taking that Jazz shit seriously.
You damn right. I got a Jazz. Hey, Jazz is one of my favorite Autobots, man.
He was one of mine too. R.I.P. to Scatman Crothers.
Mm-hmm.
I always liked that, but he killed him with like, but dude, he's a black dude.
You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? No, I want two.
I want two.
I was like, come on, man, really? You can't. When he transformed, he broke dance. I mean, you can't get no better than that.
Well, he had to go because he came in calling everybody bitches.
What's up, bitches?
Yeah, that did happen.
It looked like he was rollerblading the whole fucking time, which was bothering the shit out of me. Like, nigga.
Because rollerblading is hip in the 2000s.
Boom box roller skating dude. Really? Is that what you're telling me?
But it's okay when I see does it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that depends on what she transforms into. Like the most perfect transformer that I actually think they got right with this new version of Michael Bay was probably Soundwave being a satellite.
Yeah.
And no.
I mean, he can't be
being right there with Meg. Because Soundwave being a satellite, it makes sense for what he does. But Soundwave is he always got your intel. He always got your information. I like him closer to the fight than just being stood off somewhere just chilling. No, fuck that. That's what Shockwave is for. Let his ass hang back. Soundwave's supposed to be right in there with the spies and shit. Getting the information.
Soundwave is a competent Starscream. That's who Soundwave is. He's a competent Starscream.
Soundwave was the real second in command.
Yes.
He just didn't give a fuck.
Uh-huh.
Megatron gave him shit to do, and he took care of that shit. Starscream was the one bucking for position. Like, this nigga think he in charge anyway. What you need me to do, Meg? Think about it this way. Soundwave was his own team, nigga. He had his own squad.
He had a whole posse.
Yep.
He had a whole posse, nigga. Fuck with Soundwave, what happened? You get rumble and frenzy on your ass. Right away.
The big butts off from the air.
Yeah, that motherfucker was covered, dude. He a whole squad by himself.
He said, hey, no one calls someone charismatic.
Oh, yeah, uncharismatic. Whatever that means. Yeah. Jumped out ready to rumble. Like, fuck you say about my homeboy?
Exactly.
Don't let him hit that eject on us, nigga. We all gonna be out here. So it was Soundwave, it was his voice, but he was a satellite just floating up in space somewhere. It's like, yeah, he got information, but he ain't in the middle of the fight, man. I really like him in the middle of the fight.
Yes. I mean, but it'll be the only other thing that I thought that can make sense, and I guess the Transformers the animated series did this. When they had introduced Soundwave in that show, he was pretty much a car with a boombox system. And
and the laser beam was a guitar.
Yeah, he was a car with a boombox system. It was like, okay, Soundwave, he's dealing with sound. Yeah, okay. It was like,
Laserbeak be a bird.
Yeah.
Laserbeak and Buzzsaw have to be birds, vultures, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Need to be out there on the creep for info.
Well, I would just say Maximus did look good though, from what that first show.
Look, you could have made Blaster a car with beat in it.
Yeah.
Make them old school. Sound wave, no. You gotta be something else.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right,
I said.
what
The
else?
satellite made sense. Even though, yeah, you might want him in the fight, but for what he does, it made sense. And he could shoot down Ratchet and everybody else, which he did, to infiltrate things.
Yeah, had his ass looking like an old Skynet satellite, nigga.
Yeah.
Fights were fighting, beasts were beasting, people were okay, and the soundtrack was sucking. Arya, a poet, and didn't know it.
So the soundtrack sucked?
It's 90s stuff. So some of it is good. It just didn't fit right to me.
For
To me, it didn't fit.
94.
At some points, it was too fucking loud.
Yeah, the songs themselves weren't bad, but yeah, they didn't always seem to fit the scene.
They put a little DMX in there. I know it was in the trailer.
No, they did.
No, I didn't hear that one.
No.
Oh, you didn't hear?
I would have actually 94. That scene where they used LL, they could have used DMX right there, and it would have been better.
Oh yeah.
They used DMX in the trailer though.
If they did X Gonna Give It To You, that would have did their shit.
Damn.
Party up. That would have did.
Party up. You had to do party up.
I mean, oh shit! Get him, B. I'd have been pumped, nigga. I'd have been pumped up for that.
Yo, I would have stood up in the theater, bro. I'm like,
People have been rocking in their chairs and shit. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Like, nigga, get him.
Up in here.
Yeah, that would have been perfect for that scene.
It would have been perfect. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. It would have worked. I'm playing the scene back in my head. That shit would have worked. Somebody, some good fan who got a good bootleg. Go ahead and cut that scene again. Cut B scene with DMX. Party up, please, so I can find that on YouTube. Thank you. Pronto. ASAP Rocky. I'd appreciate it.
Look, he could have had B turning on the radio and just blasting it out of the subwoofers.
No shit. That would have worked. But
damn, now I'm wishing that scene. I'm rethinking my oh man, now I'm rethinking that scene. Shit.
It's like I said, I like LL. I like Mama Said Knock You Out. But it didn't really fit. Look, Arya. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. That shit would have worked, boy. You would have had the roof blow off that theater.
Oh my god, dude.
You would have had the roof blow off the theater.
Oh man.
Oh.
And then they could have moved LL to the end.
Yep.
For the ending stinger, then you could have had Mama Said Knock You Out. That'd be good, son. Mario funny. 1, 2, yeah.
Hey, let him know he ready.
Yeah. We're saying to meet me outside. It's going down.
Shit, they could have used that for the whole scene. Now I think about it, since they always love. They always using that damn song in the most weirdest of movies, especially a lot of the Seth Rogen shit. He uses that damn song. I'm like, dude, see y'all. I be like, look, y'all white boys making this shit mad corny. Like when they used that, they used it the instrumental for the Party City with the little girls that were all princesses and shit, tearing up. I was like, see y'all making this song mad corny.
Shit, Kevin Smith used it in Zack and Miri Make a Porno, and they was just doing some goofy shit too. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Dancing around and shit. I was like, oh god. It was kind of hilarious, but it's like, yeah, they're gonna fuck up the song because they like it. I am a Biggie fan. They should have left his stuff out of those scenes. Yeah, Hypnotized didn't work for me at the end. It didn't. It really didn't. It didn't fit those other Biggie songs they could have used.
Yeah, especially.
They were really 90s.
Yeah,
oh, dude.
That's the
SWV.
point about it. They were trying to lean so hard on it. Some of it wasn't even right. It was like, goddamn. Their other hit songs, these motherfuckers. Like,
yeah, they had SWV. The one girl was singing TLC, Splashing Waterfalls. I was like, God damn, bro.
Yeah.
What year was this supposed to be taking place in though?
94.
94.
That's why Hypnotized didn't work, because that was after Biggie died. That was 97.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time frame for that one.
All right.
Like that, you could use Crossroads or some bullshit. I don't know. Some of it didn't work. Like I said, some of it didn't actually work right. And there were some corny jokes in it. The whole thing with the brother was kind of funny, I guess, or kind of understandable, but it was silly. The one thing I did like though was we were talking about this when we did the whole Across the Spider-Verse thing with the actress who played Rio Morales. She's actually in this movie, playing a mom in this movie. Oh, there she go. You had 2 movies back to back. There you go.
Oh, that was Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. She was in and then she was out. It's like, God damn, how much they pay her for that little walk on? Like, but she was there and then she was gone. But that was her. I was like, oh, there she go. I was forgetting her fucking name at that point. Like, Rio Morales showed up in Transformers. Yeah, she was it. Some other people, other cameos, no cameos. His homeboy Tariq, I did like his car though, because I used to have an Acura Legend. Like he had a red one. I was like, I had a brown one.
The old school Acura.
Oh, the old school Legend. Oh, the Ac. Oh, I miss my Ac. I miss my old Acura. But that was it. Other than that, it was all right. I might as well have Juvenile. Yeah, they could have had Juvenile up in there. Talking about taking from the 90s. I think what they were trying to do is they were trying to center it around New York. So all the songs that they were pulling on from the 90s was New York groups. But they could have had Onyx in that bitch. They didn't have.
They could have.
Wu-Tang hella loud. It's like 94? Not really. You should have. Yeah, you could have got Cream or something like that, but it wasn't like that. I was there. Like, come on, man. You know, some of the audience actually lived in the 90s. You know, wasn't children. But whatever the fuck. They had De La Soul. It was making sure they showed he was playing tapes and shit like that. De La Soul and all that stuff.
Yeah, they could have had an awesome soundtrack. Damn.
They could have had an awesome
soundtrack. They blew up. This was a 90s. They just threw up into everything. They had cassette tapes. They had the little brother had a Power Ranger shirt on. He had Mighty Morphin. I was like, God damn. It's like, tell me first. Like, this is only a year after Power Rangers debuted.
He already got pajamas? Nah, man. You too early. Like, no, they just threw it in there just to throw it in there. So basically, they tried to do what most people have been doing with 80s stuff. They tried to do it with 90s and just threw a bunch of 90s stuff in there.
Yeah, it looked like to fuck it up too.
It looked like Back to the Future 2. I went to the 80s diner, and it was just a bunch of random shit from the 80s in there. That's what it looked like for the 90s. That's what it looked like, just the 90s. Like, yeah, it's 90s stuff. You said it was 94. You didn't say it was 90s, like 90 through 99.
The whole decade.
Yeah, the whole decade. God damn, you said 94.
Because I'm gonna have to explain this shit to my cousin. He's like, "Well, what's that?" I was like, "That's a cassette, dude." You see that? He said, "What? Where the phone's at?" He said pager. I was like, "Dude, that's a pager."
Yeah,
sir.
what was that beep? What was that beeping sound?
You didn't have cell phones. You had to find a phone booth and make a pay phone.
What's a phone booth?
Had to have pocket change.
Had to have pocket change. Get you some dimes. Get you a roll of dimes. You can sit on the phone and talk for a minute.
There you go. There goes Jazz right there.
Well, he heartbroken about that Jazz, man. Damn.
Jazz is my favorite Autobot. Soundwave is my favorite Decepticon.
Okay. Okay.
When he killed off Jazz, that pissed me off because I went to the movies twice to watch that movie.
Yeah, but he didn't kill off the OG version of Jazz. Don't be mad. There was a nice nod to Mirage in there. I didn't like Mirage being a little Porsche.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, they had the F1 and the Countach in there.
Yeah, they had him show that he could change his form, and he did change to the original form. I was like, okay, well that's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with that. They showed him in the F1. I'm good. I'm good now. I'll deal with the Porsche. What's up, Azrael? He said first of his name. Hot Shot is my favorite Autobot. Fuck Hot Shot.
Oh, you from the
Hot Shot was from that shitty ass cartoon I was talking about. Hot Shot was from
Energon. Yeah.
Armada.
From Energon. Because there's two. There's Hot Shot from Transformers Energon, which sucked. He was the one talking shit to Prime. I didn't like that shit at all. But then there was Hot Spot, which was one of the Protectobot from like Gen 1. And he was a fire truck. I had that toy.
Fire truck,
yeah.
Hot
so he
Shot
was cool. Hot Shot was on my nerves. So you can like him all you want to. Energon was not for my generation, dude. I was not liking that shit.
He was always pissing off and going off mission and shit. It was like, bro, can you just stay on mission? Because they're gonna have you gonna fuck it up, and then they're gonna have to come save your ass. Because that's usually what ended up happening. And the kids would get into some shit, and then Optimus and the rest of the crew gotta go find him and save his ass.
Exactly. What I wasn't liking. Like, this little motherfucker irritating as shit. And they acting like he's supposed to be half-ass hot rod.
Yeah.
And eventually the leader. I'm like, fuck this dude. No, I'm not liking him.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think his name was Hot Rod in the Japanese version.
Yeah, it was Hot Rod in the Japanese one.
That's all it was. That's what Energon was like. It was trying to redo the classics all over again. I was like, I'm not buying this shit. I'm done. I'm out. Some of the stuff looked nice, but I wasn't liking the animation. I wasn't liking how it was talking shit to Prime. I didn't do that, especially not in a little mini con, nigga. You better shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Like R2D2.
You fucking up the hierarchy, dude. Like, nah, bro. I'm not buying it.
That shot was a real nigga.
He was a real nigga. He was a real son.
Look, I know a lot of movie had me looking for Tigertron in this bitch. I was like, damn, where's Tigertron and Black Arachne? Where they at? Damn.
Yeah, part 2. I guess you gotta wait for the next one so you can get that. Because I would have paid for Black Arachnia or Tarantulas.
Did he have Black Arachnia?
No, she was not in there.
No. There are no spoilers in terms of what beast showed up in this shit. There are no spoilers.
The trailer shows everybody.
You saw all of them.
Wow.
Or better yet, if they had Beast Wars Dinobots show up, now that would have been good.
Well, look, they had Air Razor blowing flame, and the first thing I thought of is like, is she a fucking Dinobot now? What the fuck are you doing? You swoop?
I was just going to ask you because I don't ever remember her shooting no fire out of her mouth. I was like, what?
Never did. Yeah. That's why I'm like, damn, you had this left over from when the Dinobot showed up. You forgot to use it.
Missiles, maybe, but not fire.
No fire, because she had rockets. And mind you, she wasn't no big ass raptor. She was a little ass bird.
Yeah, peregrine falcon.
Yeah, fuck you. So yeah, that was something interesting.
Yeah, and that was the other thing that didn't sit well with me because the Beast Wars era always defined themselves as being smaller than the original Generation 1 Transformers because of the fact that the originals used so much energon, they had to get smaller in order to start conserving energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out why is Primal bigger than Prime?
Yeah, there's that classic scene from the Beast Wars where Megatron, Tyrannosaurus Megatron, finds the Ark and wants to kill Prime. and you
Get this
see how
whole
big.
diatribe.
That's when you finally see the comparison. He's in robot form, and you see how small he is compared to Prime.
Barely big as Prime.
He's gonna fuck up the continuum. Yeah, he's small as shit. Like, god damn, the Energon is weak with you. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's when they took their sparks and changed them into transmetals.
Yep.
Yep. Because he was gonna kill Prime, so he fuck up the whole timeline and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you can say what you want to. I like that transmetal shit for a little while because I like those toys when they had the extra.
Optimus, yeah, that was a nice one.
Yeah,
Hasbro,
was my shit, dude.
I think Hasbro
love that.
re-released them, Artisan.
What's that?
I think Hasbro re-released the transmetal metal one. I think they re-released it. I think they did it with
Dragon Megatron, yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Megatron. They re-released it with that one.
I still have the original Dragon Megatron. I don't need a second one. I cannot find my Optimal Optimus because I like that one. And I think it's still in storage in another box, but I ain't found that yet.
My shit. Okay,
I did buy that shit for quote unquote my son.
And that's the only reason why you have kids.
Yeah. But I know I still have Transmetal Cheetor, Transmetal Rat Trap, Air Razor Original, Transmetal Tarantulas. I have a bunch of those Transmetal. I bought a lot of those Transmetals because I like the way they look with that extra little chromed out piece on them and shit. I know I have Depth Charge, that fucking Manta Ray, and Rampage, the damn crab. They're Transmetals. Those are cool. I still have those. I know exactly where them big bitches is.
Yeah, nice.
Optimal Optimus, he MIA right now. But I have one box just full of Transformers toys. What it is. It's just one short box full of the Transformers toys that I had with the kids, because it's some other stuff thrown in there too from Gen 1 Transformers and shit. So
I was gonna say be careful when you go to unbox that stuff because that vacuum metal will start to flake off.
Last time I looked at it, it was fine, but I never really touched on that part a lot. That's the thing. It's usually oils off the fingers and shit like that that get that stuff fucked up. And the big ones like that, like Megatron, yeah, he got some flaking because that was the Dragon Megatron. He got flaking because that was my son's one, but he had the dumb transformation too. So it just is what it is. His car form looked like ass. Dragon form is cool as shit. Vehicle form, bullshit.
I was gonna say if you got the first Transmetal Megatron when he was a dinosaur on roller skates, be careful with that one because that one's got that gold plastic in there, and if you transform it wrong, it'll crumble in your hand.
No, the one I have it's the purple. He's brown and he's purple. The transmetal part.
Yeah, the purple head and the
and he
fans
has the little VTOL fans that come off of his thighs and shit like that.
Yeah, be careful with that one.
No,
What's up, Joe Herb?
What up, Herb? So talking about Series C transform.
Oh, and here come Charles.
Charles need to go to bed unless he's gonna try to challenge someone in Madden.
You know he was doing some Madden. He want to be inside of you, just like Maroon said. You were inside of me. That was so good. I'm sorry, I don't even use that term. I don't even use that term like that, but that was gay as shit. And it was a little kid back there with his mother. I was like, did they catch that shit? Because that sounded wrong as fuck. That sounded super wrong. Like, wow, what the fuck? What's the rating on this movie? Like, that was way wrong.
They said that in the movie?
Yeah.
Yes. It is a line in the movie.
Go see it, Art. Just go see it.
Oh, God. That's gonna be a matinee. I don't want to pay that much.
Number one. Did I tell you
y'all
to
10
stop
minutes
talking?
so I can go in here and eat.
Didn't I tell you? Did I tell this nigga to stop talking about Madden? You actually have to pose the challenge first.
I could pose a challenge on my channel. What's up?
The only thing you challenge it is diabetes. But anyway,
That still didn't answer my question, sir.
I could beat you at Madden any time of the day.
After this, I'll start up a stream. We'll play.
Either you start it up or I'll start it up, nigga. Ass whoopings, they half off today. Come get yours.
Half off for the Friday Madden ass whooping.
Shit, I'm gonna give you bad day prices on this ass whooping.
Madden Day. Madden, that's what you should call the stream, the matinee Madden ass.
Madden ass whooping. We'll go from, matter of fact, I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. We'll go from Madden, we'll go to Tekken. Shit, shit, might have to do it on my stream. Shit, we're gonna have to do a dual stream. Cash at me too. Shit, so I can get the Street Fighter.
You ain't get the new Street Fighter, Charles? I got it.
Hell, these veteran benefits don't kick in until the end of the month.
That's the new 30 RC diecast metal from the Bumblebee movie.
That chick fucking.
I gotta prepare some of that shit.
Yeah.
I always liked RC, but I didn't know who was doing the voice.
Yo, hold up, Art, real quick. You notice how she didn't transform but one damn time in the entire movie?
No, she changed twice.
At least twice.
Yeah, she changed twice. I just kept wanting to know where the little person she had riding on top of her went.
I knew a Transformer too, but I don't want to bring out a bit more ex-girlfriend in it.
Nah, you don't want to bring in your police activities down that street.
Yeah, when I caught you prostituting to old men.
Nah, when I caught you, bending the knee.
I know them dusty dreads anywhere. You can't see. You can't.
That's how you know it wasn't me because I don't have dreads no more.
Oh, that was back in the day then. You see, you just incriminated yourself. Hard a bit more. Got him. He works hard for the money. Oh man. Did that Transformer movie come out yet?
Yeah, it came out today.
I never was a true Transformer fan. Some of the cartoons I like, but I didn't watch that as much as I watched G.I. Joe. Sorry.
Charles always been a fan of muscly men.
And you always been a man of orangutan titties. That's why you got your own.
This went left.
To the left, to the left.
He loves his triangular orangutan titties.
See, if you were a Transformers fan, that joke would have went way better. Because you could have said, "Oh, that's the reason why you like Beast Wars because they're like orangutans."
How did you crack a joke on yourself? This is not funny anymore. We already know that you always want to roll out, don't you? Huh?
Well, or you say the person was inside her. Yeah, I brought that joke back. Is that what happened? Yeah, the person went inside, didn't she? That's why she was jumping around and shit.
Oh Lord!
Like that. What was that dude's name? Termite or whatever, and the boys jumping inside people's penises.
Oh no, man, dude, come on, man! I fucking had to fast forward past that scene. I didn't want to watch it.
That shit was so funny. I swear to God, that was like one of the funniest scenes.
Oh, he's in my ass.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. One day I'm had to dress up as Soldier Boy.
You already did. War,
the other Soldier Boy.
So, oh my God. So, to the people who saw it, would you recommend anybody go see the movie?
Yeah, I would. If you need something to watch or something to do, go ahead, go watch it.
Saying beautiful boredom. Okay. What you say, Aqua?
I'd recommend it.
If you're a Transformers fan, you should see it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you're a
Well, they're gonna.
see it. Just so you can log it in the, the account of things to hate Michael Bay for if you just want to blame.
I just said.
But
That's
I
what I
don't blame
said.
it on. I don't.
I don't
You
need
can't
a reason
blame
to
this
do
one
that.
on Michael Bay necessarily because he didn't direct it and he didn't write it. He just threw some cash at it so they can do it. This one goes down to Hasbro and a director because where they go with this. Like,
We know you grown ass niggas are gonna buy our action figures, toys, and statues.
Here you go. Take my money.
Pretty much.
yeah, take it.
We know you're gonna buy our shit. Love Hasbro.
We got some new shit for you to buy.
Although I would say also go see it for that post credit scene because I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck that's gonna work.
Oh, that crossover.
I told you how it was gonna work. It worked like the first two movies worked because that's what everybody was saying when they saw the shit.
Oh,
I
don't tell
remember
me
my buddy Ron was alive at that time, and we watched that shit. I think we all went together to watch the Transformers movie 1 and 2, and we were talking about that shit right there. I said, why don't they just fucking just say it? Like, we know what it is. Just say it. What the fuck we waiting on, right?
Yeah.
Don't tell me they're gonna do a Transformers or G.I. Joe movie.
I'm not telling you that.
I'm not
Okay.
telling you.
They're
Go
doing
watch the damn movie.
Go
They're
see the
doing-
movie.
They're
watch
doing it. They're doing it. Da-da-da-da-da.
Nah, you know what? They Transformers versus GoBots. How about that?
The mighty GoBots.
I think GoBots were made by Mattel.
I
Oh
think
Lord.
Talker.
I
Or
I thought they were bought out by the Hasbro.
Well, Hasbro owns them now.
Yeah.
So then they can do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind seeing Leader One punch a Starscream in the face. That'd be funny. It would be. Then you can get Megatron and Psykill talking shit to each other, trying to backstab each other.
Nah, in the IDW comics, GoBots got no love. They were always getting stepped on, blown up, thrown into a snorkeling pool or something.
Sidekill versus RC.
Nah, Psykill's a boss, man. He got to go against Megatron. But Psykill will be on that. Psykill will kill you.
I want to
It
see.
was the funniest shit to have
What?
like Scooter. You can have Scoot
Versus
versus RC.
Yeah. Well, you could always do Hydra versus Cobra.
Mm-mm. No, it's basically the same thing. They're Nazis. Man.
I mean, hey, Cobra has better brand recognition than the Hydra.
They do.
Hey.
Cobra got a good PR department.
Yeah. And I heard they got good benefits too.
And good benefits. I used to be on crack cocaine until I joined Cobra.
Love that Cobra.
You know, gotta love the Cobra. Hell, we even made sales during our malt liquor, King Cobra. That'd be some shit if Cobra would have done that. Like, wait a minute, y'all made King Cobra? Yeah, man, I love that shit.
Well, sign up. Time to enlist.
Oh man, you about to enlist anyway? Oops, who said that? Like, hey, I don't. Is it bad to be an actual live veteran, but you kind of rooted for Cobra? Is that bad?
No, it wasn't bad when, as a little young American kid, looking at the little fold out that you get buying vehicles, seeing all the shit that Cobra had, seeing all the stuff G.I. Joe had. It's like, man, Cobra should be winning. They got more bombs on their airplanes. They got better gear. Like, they should be winning.
Cobra actually should have had the. They had a whole fleet of fucking robo fucking Cobras. I forget what they called them.
What, the bats?
Not
the androids. How the fuck did they lose to G.I. Joe?
Look, I remember when I first started watching it because I was late to the party on G.I. Joe, and I saw all of the vehicles. I was like, the toys what made me want to watch the show. I said, damn, Cobra got all the cool shit. What's going on?
Yes, they did.
I thought it was G.I. Joe at first. I didn't realize
all that stuff.
Look, I kept seeing Cobra symbol. I said, wait a minute. So this ain't G.I. Joe. This is Cobra. I said, well, damn, this is awesome. I want Cobra stuff.
Cobra was more advanced. They had better shit. They took more risk. Yeah, they got a better financial plan going on or something because they got better gear. Like,
and they had the better theme song.
Look, I like a Sky Striker, but a Night Raven is a motherfucker.
You know it's so fucked up. Like, what would your G.I. Joe? I guess my G.I. Joe name would be Black Mamba or something. I don't know. Like, they gotta always refer to your ethnicity. Like, God damn. Like, hey, Charles thought that you need a cool code name. I don't know, motherfucker.
Nah, your code name Switch Hitter.
Well, your code name is Swallow. Well, we already know what your code name would be with Swallows.
Big Switch. Big Switch.
Well, his code name would be Swallows.
Shit.
No, I got a better
Sergeant
one for you.
Swallows.
Oh yeah, or Admiral Anal.
Great. Now
That man is anal retentive. More ways than you know. Oh my god! Like I would so betray fucking G.I. Joe for Cobra. Like, I got the cooler outfits. These motherfuckers would have called me black all the time.
I'd have fucked with Cobra and I've been running with Zartan because them dreadnoughts get in and then they.
They do.
I don't know what group
Dreadnoughts
I
be
would
chilling.
be in.
Dreadnoughts
You
be
know
chilling.
it's fucked up. I would actually join Cobra, and I was a part of a counterterrorism unit. Be like, what's your qualifications? I whooped your ass for 20 years. I need a job.
See, no, I fucked with people that was like contractors for Cobra, like Destro, Tomax, and Zaymot, and the Dreadnought. Them motherfuckers was contractors. Look, shit getting a little bit too sticky. Look, they can pay me my money. I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you got to be loyal to the cause. Nah, fuck all that. I'm here to get paid. Where my money?
I'm as loyal to the money.
I'm as loyal as your checks keep.
Destro was a fucking arms dealer.
Yeah, he was outfitting that crew.
It's fucked up. Shipwreck, if you read the more modern comics, he's a fucking Navy SEAL.
Supposed to be,
Let me see. Flint, he's what? I think he's a
Ranger.
He's a ranger. He's an Army Ranger. Duke is infantry. I forgot.
Army.
Yep, he's Army infantry. Fucking, even though General Flag is like one of the highest ranking motherfuckers there. Like, obviously because he's a fucking general. But there's another one. There's a couple of people, like I forget who I forgot who did counterterrorism. I think it was Scarlet.
Scarlet and CoverGirl.
CoverGirl did counterterrorism. Of course, Snake Eyes was Special Forces, and he's a ninja. Who knew?
Well, he didn't say anything. That's why. Nobody knew because he didn't talk.
I didn't know you were Special Forces. And he holds up a sign. You didn't ask.
He didn't ask. Never said anything. He never told me he was Special Forces. But he don't talk to anybody.
Exactly.
Like, goddamn.
But I'm gonna go ahead and close this out, y'all. I need to go inside and I need to eat before I get hungry.
Gotcha. He has a big bowl of vagina waiting for him.
Give this man a Snickers.
I'm not gonna say anything about that. You saw my Instagram post. You saw my Instagram post.
Oh,
wait. Non-diabetes.
Shit.
All right, so before you close out, did you see my? You probably already saw it now, but I know I sent you an email about the Expendables trailer.
I just saw the Expendables trailer before this movie. New one. I was missing some of the people who was in it because it was going too fast. But I saw
Was Iko Huas was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Iko that was in it. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Wanna-
You still
wanna-
saw Randy Couture, and then Megan Fox is in there trying to be a fighter. I'm like, first Brie Larson in Fast and the Furious, now I got Megan Fox in Expendables. Like, what the fuck? I was like,
And
One of these things does not belong.
she's not
Toe
hot
Thug.
anymore. Is she still good looking?
She's still
Yeah. For a 37-year-old, yeah.
Yeah, she's older now. She wasn't jailbait like she was before. So,
Jailbait for you.
jailbait for Michael Bay.
Yeah,
Thought she
definitely.
stopped fucking him. She wasn't in no more than
Definitely.
Transformers movies.
Well, out of it more, he loves the jailbait, except, that's not his type. She's female.
Oh God, here we go.
Shit to edit out.
Out of it more. Hide your bed and hide your boys. Your women are okay. He ain't gonna touch them.
Charles the only guy that likes fisting.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's funny. Not as
And
funny
there's
as you use a Vagisil. Oh,
Not as funny as you.
shut up, nigga.
The fuck?
Oh man, you need to stop sucking rusty dildos. That's why your teeth are
Oh
chipped.
my God. Here we go.
All right, this is over now. This was a stream. It was supposed to be a reaction. You fucked it
Charles
up. Now
doesn't
I
like it
gotta
when
take
it's
it down
over.
and edit it out.
Charles doesn't like it when it's over.
Anybody who wants me to kick this guy's ass in about 10 minutes, give me a woo. Shit.
Thank you. I will thank the guests. I'm gonna drop you guys down now and
Gotcha.
close. Thank you, Beasley, Aquatechy, Artie Ibmore, Charles. Thank you all for coming up. But I'm gonna get out of here because I'm just sitting in my car in my house still. And it's been a long enough goddamn day. Okay. Thank you guys for coming through today. It is worth a watch. Don't take it. I don't take anything away from the movie. I just didn't leave with the same feeling I had after seeing Across the Spider-Verse, and I think that's setting the standard right now for movies that I've seen so far this year. That I've already seen Across the Spider-Verse twice, and it's long. And yeah, that's what she said. But I still like it. So it didn't leave me with the same feeling, even though it looked nice. There was some good fights. I think the music was a little off, but I can't say it was a terrible movie. There was some writing errors that I'll go into when I actually do a review of the shit. But other than that, yeah, you can watch it and enjoy it. So peace. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for coming through. Like, share, subscribe, support the show if you feel so inclined. What the hell, man? It's gonna freeze me. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm Artisan MC, and this has been my reaction to Transformers: The Rise of Beast. See you guys next time. Peace.
I'm conquered, I'm all, yeah.